Hello and welcome to my new Let's Play. My name is Chris and today I want to show you, in my opinion, pretty cool little game, GhostControl Incorporated. In case this ever reminds you of a very old game or a couple of 80s movies, this is probably in no way coincidental. This is a very low budget game. They raised just above £12,000 on Kickstarter, so this is obviously not gonna be the biggest blockbuster game ever. But for the money they had, they did a really awesome job. My only bigger gripe with the game is also the reason you probably see those black bars at the side of your screen. You can't change the resolution. The game automatically runs in a resolution that fits your monitor, and since I only got a 4x3 monitor, I can only record in that format. As a trade-off, this game only costs like 14 euros on Steam, in Germany that is, or 13 euros on their website, so you might wanna check both to see what's cheaper for you. And I think that's a pretty good deal. So that was quite a bit of talking already, so without further ado, let's start the game. For now, you can only choose one city, London. Adding another city, I think it was San Francisco, was a stretch goal that wasn't reached, but they still decided to do it, which is, in my opinion, really great. As well as another city, Cologne, so we're gonna get London, Cologne and San Francisco eventually. Not sure when they're gonna add it, but it will come. Let's pick our first hunter. With the shuffle button we can get different faces, but I like this one, so I'm just gonna take her. In this game I definitely prefer the lower difficulties, so I am gonna play on normal. I'm going to explain why once I explained a little bit about the game mechanics. So here we got our car. Here we decide which ghost hunters to take on missions and what equipment we're gonna give them. In our desk we can hire new hunters, and in this room we can upgrade to either a lab or a training room. And by clicking on the garage, and by clicking on the save, we save the game. So let's first check out the news. The River Thames glowing by night. A newspaper received an anonymous letter revealing terrible news. The letter states that the technology inside fridges using chlorofluorocarbon, CFC, was introduced with the main purpose of creating a hole in the ozone layer. Furthermore, we learned that the hole in the ozone layer is now big enough to send ectoplasmic waves from the ether down to Earth to trigger targeted paranormal phenomena. London is supposed to be the first target for such attacks. This may explain why the River Thames started glowing at night recently. The letter does not clarify who is behind this threat. The company GhostControl Incorporated, that's us, has announced, meanwhile, it will stand tall against the threat using self-made equipment to fight the spooks. Their hero-like appearance is enhanced by their overalls in old-fashioned colors that they made using fabric conditioner to make battling ghosts more comfy. I'm only gonna read those as when the story is concerned. So let's check out our first hunter. So she got a decent morale, her aim is decent and her intelligence. Her condition is her constitution is quite nice. She has movement of 5. 6 would be better, but 5 is okay. And she can carry not a lot of stuff, but it's okay. Sanity is okay as well, so I quite like her. Sanity is pretty much the health of your hunter, so that's the most important stat you want to look at. And you can see that morale is green. That's because she is a leader, and for leader characters that's the most important stat. And I'm pretty sure it mostly determines your sanity, but it seems to get bigger with any other stats, so I'm not quite sure. It's never really explained, sadly. So let's equip her. So for now she gets a jumpsuit that increases her morale by +2. And I think it should increase her sanity. Let's see what it... no, still says day 7, not sure. Oh well, and we got our first weapon is a modified vacuum cleaner. It's a sucker, which means it pulls the enemies one tile closer to you. And we got some traps. These are self-made. They are closed range, which means you have to put them exactly under the ghost to catch them. And it has capacity of 2 ghosts you can catch with 1 trap, and maximal ghost energy of 1. That's sort of the health of the ghosts, and you have to get them down to a certain energy to be able to catch them with different traps, and with this trap it's 1 energy. Catchability of 60%, and weight is pretty low with those. Let's get into her as well. And let's see what other, I want to say mercs, what other hunters we can hire. So we got a shooter with 46 aim and actually a scientist with 44 aim. He also has quite higher sanity, can't carry that much less. Constitution could be better, that's why he has pretty bad movement, but his intelligence is quite nice. Got another shooter that has only 1 more aim than our scientist here, and his other stats are worse as well. Bruises I don't like at all, because they have a lot of strength and constitution, which is quite nice, but their aim sucks really badly and their intelligence is really low. And their morale isn't that high either, so they also don't have a really good sanity, so I don't like them very much. We got another scientist here, that's worse than our scientist up here. He has worse aim and worse morale. and his weight capacity isn't that much better, or constitution is that much better either. And so is our leader here, is not that great. Sanity is quite a bit lower. Can carry more stuff, has better movement, but yeah, I don't like her very much either. So I'm gonna take this scientist, and I'm gonna train up his constitution once I get a chance. But you will wanna hire a second hunter right away. Let's put him in the car already. I'm actually gonna give him one of the traps already. So, and let's see what we can get. And we got a forced call. Let's answer it. Thank you for becoming part of Ghost Control Inc. family. As an introduction for our new duties as a ghost hunter, we've set up a training mission. What shall I do? Click on the ghost-shaped mission marker on the map. Good luck. Okay, let's go. So this first mission, I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna take from you, but there are other companies on the map. We got here Big Impact, Ltd, and Limited, and I don't see the second team. Let's unpause the game and see where they show up. And we got the Anti-Spectres. They're gonna compete with us about the jobs, but this first mission we should be able to get to no matter what, because it's a tutorial mission. Okay, let's go. In this mission we're only gonna have one hunter, so it doesn't matter whether our second hunter has a weapon or not.
This seems a paranormal reality, really.
So up here we can choose our actions, and we can we have 2 AP per turn, but they don't go away if you move in between, so you can still use all your action and pause in between, and it doesn't matter. Opening doors doesn't use up any actions, and so doesn't turning on the lights. And we got our first ghost, and we're out of turn. I think we should have more movement, but for this tutorial they limit us a little bit. So our ghost has destroyed some of the stuff here in the small house, which gives us a little bit damage here on the damage meter. That's gonna be subtracted from the money we get for the mission. So on higher difficulties you have a lot. I think you have more ghosts, but you definitely have ghosts that take longer to take down. So it mostly prolongs the game, which is fine. I mean, ghosts being more difficult is, of course, they should be in a more difficult game, but it mostly just prolongs the game, so that's why I don't want to do it, play the game on a higher difficulty now. So now we shot the ghost, and we got to place the trap under him to catch him. In theory, that would use one more action than we had, but for the tutorial we can just put it under him right away. And that's it.
Anyone up for any
And
more?
we got, in theory, 92 pound for the mission, but the ghost cost damage of 4 pound, so we get 88 out of it. And we got our first objective. Move on to get a better headquarters. That's down here. And this headquarter costs 2,400 right off the bat and 1,200 rent per week. So we wanna have yeah, I can move in. So we wanna have 3,600 maybe before we move in yet. Let's first get stuff for our new hunter. Yes, I know. And I quite like the Gravedigger weapon. So, or maybe should I get the Hausordnung this time? Let's see, it has less range and less damage, but it can push the ghosts away. But for now they are not that dangerous, so yeah, I prefer the Gravedigger. And can't afford 2 of those. Can't really afford another trap, I think. No? Okay, that's fine. So let's give the weapon to our second hunter. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna buy an overall for him now, because I really want to have a bit money to spare. And we went home and emptied our trap. And now the Ecto Vault contains 1 ectoplasm from the ghost, which we could sell for £30. But you also need it to level up your stuff, so I'd like to keep it. So let's take another call. I need help. I hope this is the right number. All of a sudden it became really cold in my hallway. We can for sure help you. Of course we're gonna accept that mission. And pause the game. And let's see, it's down there. So let's try and get it. And we got the first mission that's gonna that one of the other teams got from us. But the next mission should be soon enough, and there it is. Will not be surprised, you dialed Ghost Control. Do you need help? I think my microwave is being haunted. That's not the way it should be. We'll be there in a minute. Accept mission, another one in residential home, and please don't take it from us. No, that's great. And let's go. And now we got 2 hunters. And as long as he's here on the door, he can flee, which we were not gonna do here, and we can go to the car and equip him again. But they find a way there. Let's open the door. Move in, turn on the light, and we got our ghost here. Let's move her away from the door so our other hunter can get in. I'm gonna move her here. And he can't move far enough. Probably can't see the ghost from there. No, he can't. So she can't either. Just gonna get him in here. And end turn. And he turned off the light. The reason for that is that he does more damage when it's dark, so I wanna turn on the light again. And let's see, we do 1 damage, I think. Yeah, so we're not gonna get him this turn. Could move her back to not get any damage, but he's not doing that much damage, so I don't mind it terribly. And actually I could have got him down, I don't know what I was thinking. Doesn't matter, just train some shooting, yeah, I know. Okay, let's see, she can move a bit further. Let's see whether she can place the trap under him. Not quite. I'm actually gonna move her back and just put the trap here and hope he's gonna walk over it. Because I can't get to him, and I'm gonna use my other hunter to check the other rooms. Yeah, didn't fall for it. Let's pick up the trap again. And I'm gonna move him into the other room. Turn on the light. And nothing here. So I'm gonna have him move there. but maybe not in the room quite yet. So I'm just gonna have him move there. Ah no, let's just go in. Don't think... yeah. Kinda unlike that ghost was right next to him, so... and they're not that dangerous. And he can turn on the light right away and use both his action on the ghost. Turn on the light and put a trap on the ghost. That will hopefully take care of him. And he's gonna shoot at him. And yeah, he has the better weapon, which is why he does do 3 damage. That's why we got him down. And I was kinda stupid for thinking we couldn't. And catch the other ghost, maybe? And we got him. When you shoot at the ghost, they're gonna move over the trap, which is gonna activate them. Yeah, I don't need healing. They don't lose any sanity. And our leader actually leveled up a bit. She gained 1 morale. And now we got 1100 bucks, so it's time to get some more equipment. So let's get a jumpsuit for our second hunter. And I could get a sensor right away. So this one only shows how many ghosts you have, and this bit higher leveled one, so to speak, is also showing ghost abilities. So yeah, let's just take it. And I'm gonna give it to my scientist. Later, higher leveled sensors gonna need some amount of intelligence, so you're always gonna give it to a hunter that has more intelligence, which is usually scientists. And let's see whether we can, yes, we can buy another trap, a better one. I'm gonna do that. We don't have that much money, so I need to be careful about not using too much. But I'm actually gonna give the trap to him. The advanced one, because when you catch a ghost, that levels up your intelligence, and I want to level up his intelligence mostly, because I want to use him for the higher leveled sensors that are gonna have a higher requirement. So I'm gonna try to use him for catching ghosts. And we emptied the trap, and now we got 3 ectoplasm in the ectovault, which is still not a lot. Okay, let's see about our new call. And we got a mission in the tube station. Let's take it. I always want to check where the mission is, because sometimes at night these missions can get a little bit dangerous, so you might want to be careful.
Where's my weed extinctor?
So he has the sensor. You can see that here. Sensor symbol is green, and the yellow trap symbol means he does have a trap, but he doesn't have it equipped. Let's use the sensor. And we got 2 ghosts in here. And equipped a trap, and that's his turn, sadly. Where am I gonna move her? I don't want to have her too close to the ghost. Let's compromise and put her here. And we get a Halloween spirit. And let's see. He has the higher damage weapon. He should be able to hit him. But that's not gonna be enough. But if she puts the trap down here, pulls him over the trap. No, still not enough damage. Yeah, would have had to hit twice, which didn't quite work. Oh well. Yeah, she lost a bit of sanity here, 2 points, which is not that bad. And
He just slimed
yeah,
through
in
me.
theory that would have been enough to make the trap catch him, but it failed, so I'm gonna rather focus on the other ghost, which didn't quite work. And trap failed. Let's see where that... yeah, it pulls the ghost in the wrong direction. That sucks. Yeah, let's just shoot a second time.
One more time.
Pick up the trap. And then hopefully be able to catch them next turn. Ah! Just getting so unlucky with these.
Mom, is that you?
Damn it. Now finally. Got really unlucky there, lost quite a bit of sanity, but luckily both of those have pretty high, so it's good. Gabe gained 1 morale, and Samantha gained 1 aim. Really nice. And I'm gonna heal my hunters down here at the hospital. And sanity restore 9, that costs 90 bucks, so it can get quite expensive. And I'm gonna get fuel again. Up here we can see how much fuel is left in our car. And in this first car it runs out pretty quickly. I've just seen a ghost in our fridge. Of course we're gonna help them there. In the office. And equipped the sensor and let's go.
Did anyone load their weapon?
I hope all of us did. And we get 3 ghosts this time. Good to know. And equip the trap. And might still be a ghost here. Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bit closer. It's not gonna get right next to us. It's not gonna be that bad. Yeah, you can see it has special ability night active. That's what I said before. He does more damage when it's dark. And how much energy has he left? 3. Let's see whether he can hit him. Yes, very nice. And the trap, you saw it was red. It was because it was full. And therefore it got picked up automatically, which is nice. Let's see. Look over there. Turn on the light and there's another ghost. And that should be our second turn array, so I'm just gonna shoot him. And gonna equip another trap on her. And move here. And there's the third ghost, so all of them are here. And I'm gonna use him for the trap. Hopefully it will catch the ghost. Get her closer. And maybe shoot. Yes. And you can see that the ghost symbol on the top right of the info has a crown on it, which means this ghost has a higher energy than usual. And I think it also says that they got a higher chance of having abilities, which in his case is weakening strike. Means he can lower our stats quite a bit when we get hit. So it's good to keep him a bit at bay if possible. And he has higher energy, which means he's more difficult to kill. And he has electrifies, which means you don't want to stand right next to it, cause that is gonna electrify you. You see, you saw those traces going away from him. And he has to move over that tile. So can actually just leave the trap there and just shoot.
Try to lift that painting if you can.
Let's see. Quite down enough. Do I want to pick up the trap? That's kind of a tough call. Because he's destroying stuff, and I don't want that. Just gonna do some target practice on him and hope he comes to us. And he does. And he's getting caught. Very nice.
Spooks in the
And
trap.
we gained 1
Now you
morale
can
and
clap.
1 aim again. And yeah, he destroyed 40 pound, which is not that bad. Okay, don't need to heal our guys up, but we really need to empty our traps. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna get a better weapon. And we got a new day. Gomesaurs discovered. Paleontologists of the University of Portsmouth discovered that there was more than one reason why dinosaurs became extinct. A whole new family of dinosaurs became victim of their own specialization. Researchers call that group Gomesaurs because they were really picky when it came to food. There is proof now that a vegetarian T-Rex solely ate ripe tea leaves of a certain special variety. The type that needs 3 years to be ready for consumption. It seems that restricting its diet to the leaves of the tea tree resulted in the multiple-toned creature to starve to death, resulting in the extinction of the species. Bad news for the Bronchosaur, which was an evil carnivore Gomesaur specialized only in the meat of the T-Rex. Oh, that's kinda sad. And we got our next mission already. In a restaurant. So let's do that. And let's see. Still got plenty of space in the actor vault, so I wanna keep it. And since we got a new day, we got new hunters. Let's see whether there's a good one there. We got a shooter with 48 aim, scientist with 62, 49 aim. Not that great, everyone, so I'm just gonna keep the ones I have. Let's see, it's all the way there, so probably one of the other teams is gonna get it, and I'd rather get a better weapon. Yeah, he's gonna get it. So, let's get another Gravedigger. And sell the vacuum cleaner. And get another trap. So he needs a second one. Gonna give him that one, and gonna give her that one. And I'm not gonna go for the mission, since yeah, they're gonna go there anyways. So I'm just gonna wait for the next one and save the fuel. But I'm gonna get more fuel down here. Because you really don't want to run out, because then that's gonna cost you a lot of money. Oh, okay, let's see. I'm going talking to GhostControl, smoke's coming from my bed. Can't been modded? Maybe that doesn't matter, now we'll head over. And it's all the way up here. And yeah, I guess we're gonna take it. Very nice. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I should have equipped him
Us to be
with
expected.
sensor. But we're gonna be fine. And we got another higher leveled ghost. Let's see whether something is here. Nope. Okay, gonna walk her around here, I think. It's gonna be a while until the ghoul is there, so it doesn't matter, but I'm not gonna open the door with her yet. And there's a second ghost.
What is this? Frankenstein's
And
playground?
third one.
Next time you shoot, try aiming first.
Yeah, they're too far away. They don't want to get too close either. Average, very unlikely. Let's do that. And nice of you to come closer. Now let's catch him, very nice. And likely. Very nice as well. And if he wants to come here, he's gonna have to move over the trap. So let's do that. And the trap failed. So let's shoot him.
When the dust
Miss
settles,
and
I want
fail
you out
again.
of here.
Getting quite unlucky there. And we have to move closer to the ghoul. Is it worth to put a trap under him is the question. He still has 11 health, so I don't think, no, we're not gonna be able to get him down far enough, so I'm just gonna shoot and move back. To not be able to be hit. And I'm gonna move her here maybe. Don't wanna move her any closer, so yeah. And she can shoot him, very nice. Can he put a trap under the ghost? No, not quite. I think I'm just gonna shoot and move her back. Not too far back. I guess here should be safe enough. And he moves away from her, very nice. Let's see, she can put a trap under him. So let's do that. And he's gonna shoot. And the trap is gonna fail, but not this time. Very nice.
Anyone up for any
We
more?
lost a tiny bit of sanity, but not much, and gained strength, morale, and intelligence. Very nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna heal my... I always want to say mercs. My hunters. But I'm gonna empty the traps. And get a new mission. Someone recommended calling you. All of a sudden it became really cold in my living room. On our way. And a mission is there. Still need quite a bit more for our new HQ. It was 2400. And now I'm gonna equip... Oh yeah, I forgot that he lost strength because he's weakened. Yeah, I really need to check that out. But he still has enough space.
This place needs to be
Enough strength to carry
disinspected.
his stuff. And we got another higher leveled ghost with a crown.
Another one bites.
And I think persistent means that he has more energy basically. Let's open that door, nobody there. Can shoot, a chance to hit average is not great. Oh, hello. Let's just shoot at that one. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the trap equipped. That's kinda more important for me right now than the sensor, so let's just do that.
We'll catch them with this trap.
Not that one, and shoot that one. Put the trap under him. Shoot him. Damn it, trap.
100 years.
Stop failing. And we caught him. Very nice. And you pick up that trap and move in that direction. And let's see. She can move here. And turn. So let's see what else we got here.
Who are you to think you can scare us?
Yeah, who is he? Who does he think he is? Okay, let's move him here first and check out that door. And we got another ghoul. Is any one of them? Yeah, he has very high energy. Let's see. I'm gonna move him back, I think. And with her, I'm not gonna have much luck shooting at him. So, yeah. Can't get there actually. I think I ever had that. That's strange. Huh. Okay. So I'm gonna have to destroy the environment to get to him. Oh, he actually moved past it. Yeah. Just gonna shoot. And get him to help with that ghost. They didn't that much damage, so I'm not that worried about him being close.
How do you like that?
Let's see whether we can catch him. Yes. Great. So I'm gonna have him move in the direction of the ghoul. Not gonna get close enough for the ghoul to be a threat, so I don't mind getting a bit closer. And he doesn't have that much health, so I'm not that worried about it. And I can shoot him from here, and that's what I'm gonna do. Even though the chance to hit is only average, but don't want to get too close. Let's see. She can shoot at him. Let's see whether she's gonna hit. Yes, she does. So we only need one more hit. I wish I knew where the ghost was gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna move away a bit, or rather shoot and then move away. And then catch him next turn. Better safe than sorry. And gonna use him for the trap. Yeah, not really blocked, just gonna move here first. And let's see whether we can catch him. Ah! But he got caught at the end of the turn, very nice. And we lost quite a bit of sanity, and I really need to heal his strength. So, he gained aim and intelligence there, and she gained constitution, aim and morale. Very nice, I like. And let's go heal our guys. Get some fuel. And actually, we do have enough money to move in our new HQ. We don't have enough for the rent for the week, but it's still 5 days till we gonna have to pay it. So let's just move in. However, I'm gonna do that in the next episode. Oh no, let's move in and then end the episode. And our next objective is gonna be own $8,000, and we're gonna do that in the next episode. But let's have a look about around our new HQ. So we got a room up here. Yeah, not gonna take the car right now. We got a room here which we can upgrade to either research lab or training. And we got a second room here. If you got upgraded a room in the other HQ, that's gonna end up here. And we got another room here which we can upgrade as well to research lab or training room. I'm gonna build eventually a training room here and research lab here. We still got our small car. Here's our desk now. Here's our Ecto Vault, which is getting a little bit full, so I'm gonna have to be careful of that. We can upgrade it for 2000 to 100, I'm pretty sure. And I'm gonna save my game here and see you next time. Bye bye.